10th of March, Rabbi Moore, Parsha Hashavua with Rashi.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so the word Pekude, I have written down officers. My English says accountings. What does it mean?
Okay. Let me see. There's Rashi. We have to see the actual Lashon of Rashi.
All right, so these are the blanks.
Accounts. Now, Rashi seems to imply accounts.
These are the accounting of the Mishkan. The Mishkan of the testimony that was counted at the word of Moshe, the work of the Levites.
Yeah.
In the hand
Al-Pi Moshe, Rabbi, Moshe's word.
What?
Al-Pi Moshe was by Moshe's word. By Moshe's literally mean Moshe's command.
Right. At the command of Moshe, the work of the Levites in the hand of Itamar, the son of Aaron the Kohen. So Rashi says, Ele Pekude, ha Mishkan, I'm sorry,
Parsha Zu.
Zo, I have Zo.
So, okay.
Nim Nu, Kol Mishkale Need Vas Hamishkan. So in this passage, all the weights of the contribution of the Mishkan have been listed. Oh, that's why it means accountings, because it's the weights.
Nimnu. Nimnu means counted.
Nimnu. Accounted. Yes, that's what I have written. I have written count above the word Nimnu.
Right.
And under above the word need vas, I have donations.
Correct. Let me see 1 second.
Pardon?
I'm just going to open up my Rashi translation. And okay. Yeah. Weights of all the contributions are enumerated. In this section, the weights of the contributions for the dwelling of silver, gold, and copper are enumerated.
Right. Okay. That matches my English.
Right. Okay. Good.
Lekesef ulezahav ulanechoshes, for silver, for gold, and for copper. Nimnu vinimnu kol kelav, and all of its vessels have been listed. L'chol avodaso, for all of its work.
Yeah. So actually, it's the same word, nimnu. It says twice. Nimnu kol mishkeleane, and nimnu kol kelav l'chol avodaso. And also all its vessels for all aspects of its service are enumerated. Okay.
Mishkan.
Right.
The Mishkan. Shnei Amim.
Because the second time, it didn't really have to. It could have just said, Ele Pekude Mishkan Ha'edus. Why does it say Ele Pekude HaMishkan, Mishkan Ha'edus? It's repetitive, it's tautologous. Okay?
Right. So Rashi's going to explain why it comes up twice.
Right.
Remez the Mikdash. It's an allusion to the Beis Hamikdash. Shenis mashkein mishnei kurbanin, which was taken as a
Korbanim.
in its two destructions. Shenis mashkein is a collateral.
It was taken as a collateral, as a
Al avono sehen shel Yisrael, for the sins of Israel. I don't think the word collateral fits here.
how did I translate it? Let me see now.
It was taken as collateral in its two destructions for the
It's a
sin.
pledge in the 2 times it was destroyed on account of the transgression. Meaning, Kodesh Baruch Hu should have punished the Jewish people as the people, the members of the Jewish people. But instead, Kodesh Baruch Hu vent out his rage on stones and destroyed the temple, and he took that as a punishment, and he took it away from the Jewish people and saying, listen, I'm holding it in as a pledge, and if you do tshuva, then I'll give it back to you. If not, you remain without it.
Okay, so the allegory to a collateral is not what he's saying. He's not saying it's like a loan. He's saying it's like a bargain.
Well, so that's why the Mishkan is compared to the pledge rather than to the actual loan. Just 1 second.
But it's not a pledge. It's a condition. If you do tshuva, I'll give it back. If you don't do tshuva, then you don't get it.
Well, so I'll read you my note over here. I.e., as punishment for their sins, God destroyed the Holy Temple rather than venting out his anger directly against the Jewish people. As it says, Kilo Hashem es chamoso shofach charoin apoi vayotzitz eish betzion. The eternal vented out his pent-up rage. He poured out his fury. He ignited the fire in Zion. It's a pasuk in Eicha.
Wow.
So the idea is that rather than punishing the people, meaning venting out his rage against the actual human beings of the members of the Jewish people, rather he took away this tremendous gift which HaKadosh Baruch had given us. He took away that gift, and
Right.
it's held
temporarily.
Sorry,
Only temporarily.
right? So it's held as collateral that if the Jewish people do tshuva, then he'll give it back again.
All right, weiter. Mishkan.
Okay, but the point, by the way, the point is that Be'ezus Hashem, in the near future, when the third Beis Hamikdash will be built, it will be not a new building of the Beis Hamikdash. It will be a rebuilding of the old Beis Hamikdash that existed, even though Lamaisa maybe physically it will appear differently. But the point is, it's not going to be a new concept.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Mishkan ha'edus, the Mishkan of the testimony. Edus liYisrael, testimony for Israel. Sheviter lahem HaKadosh Baruch Hu al Maaseh ha'egel. That the Holy One, blessed is He, overlooked the incident of the golden calf for them. Shaharei Hishra Shechinaso Benehem. For he rested his Shechina among them in the Mishkan.
Yeah, so Koshbo did not overlook it. By the way, when it says viter, means the Koshbo who recognized they'd done something wrong, and they were deserving a punishment. The idea is, so I translated it, is a testament to that the Holy One had forgone punishing them for the sin of the golden calf. The sin existed, right? But HaKadosh Baruch Hu didn't decide not to give them punishment.
So that's like the word when you say to the child, he took my candy, and you say, well, why don't you be Mvater?
Okay.
And word that you're saying, give it up, rise above the conflict.
Correct.
Okay, so Hashem was Mvater, the golden calf, because he rested his Shechina on the Mishkan.
Not because, we see that from the fact that he did rest his Shechina upon them.
Right, that's how we know that he was Mavater. Okay,
Right.
I got it. Avodas ha-Levi'im, the work of the Levites. Pekude ha-Mishkan v'chelav hi avodah ha-Mesura le-Levi'im b'midbar. So this refers to the accountings of the Mishkan and its utensils listed in this passage, which is an assignment given over to the Levites in the wilderness.
Now, yeah, so this is an interesting point over here.
Should I go on?
Yes, because
Pardon?
Rashi's saying, it's let me point it. The word Pekude can have two meanings. Okay?
Yeah.
Pekude means the accounts, which Rashi seems to imply in the first explanation. And then over here, Rashi seems to apply the appointments, right? It means the tasks which were appointed as the work of the Leviim, biyadi soma.
So it could mean appointments.
Right. So we're translated over here. Yeah. I have a note over here explaining this. Before. Yeah. I'll read out my notes. I'll read out my note over here. Rashi explained above in the first Rashi that the term Pekude here means accounts and not appointments. Okay? That's what Rashi says. The accounts of all the gold and silver, gold and copper.
Right.
However, from these words of the verse, Avodas Halavim, it would seem the meaning of Pekude is appointments. And the verse explaining that the appointments were for the work of the Leviim. Rashi therefore explained that this is not the meaning of Avodas Halavim, but that all the items of the dwelling that were counted were to be for the work of the Leviim, and to carry them, to dismantle them, and to construct them. So when he says, in other words, the word Pekude is not connected directly to the words Avodas Halavim. It wasn't the Pekude Avodas Halavim. It wasn't the appointments for the work of the Leviim. These are the accounts of the Mishkan, whatever thing, and whatever was donated to the Mishkan was for the work of the Leviim. Okay, but it's not referring to in other words, the word Pekude is not a description. In other words, you don't say Eile Pekude Avodas Halavim. Had the Pasuk said Eile Pekude Avodas Halavim, this would have implied that it means these are the appointments for the work of the Levites. But Rashi's pointing out that that's not the meaning here. The accounts of all of the Mishkan and all its Kalim were for the purpose of that the Levim would be able to make all the vessels and the how should we say the Kalim, it's a general term, all the items and the vessels, whatever, which was for the work of the Levim. Okay?
The seis ule horid ule hakim, to carry, to take down, and to erect. Ish the masav ha mufkad alav. Each individual person to the burden he was charged with. Kamo shamor bifarashas nasa.
No, so.
Pardon?
Parshas not so. Okay, meaning there.
Not so, right. As stated in the
passage
passage of
says
not so.
But each one of the Levim, Levi had 3 sons, and each group of sons, there was Gershon, Kahos, and Merari. So each one of the sons had a certain different task to carry out.
Right.
Were given different parts of the Mishkan to carry.
Right. Biyad Itamar, by the hand of Itamar, Hu Haya Pakid Alehem. He was put in charge of them. Limsor, L'cho base of Avodah She'alav, to assign to each family the work that was incumbent upon it. So it sounds like an appointment. It's saying that these were the utensils that were appointed for each person.
Yes, so Rashi is saying in general, the Avodas Halavim, in other words, Biyad Isamar, the Avodas Halavim was given over into the hands of Isamar, the son of Aaron HaKohen. Not that the Kalim were given over to Isamar. Avodas Halavim was given over to Isamar.
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Fine. Okay, let's go on to the next Rashi, next pasuk.
Okay. Kafet. Uvitzalel ben Uri ben Hur Limate Yehuda asa et kol asher tzivah Hashem et Moshe. Okay, so Bezalel, the son of Uri, the son of Hur, they were the tribe of Yehuda, did all that was Hashem commanded Moshe.
Okay.
Okay.
Now Rashi is going to dwell on this pasuk because you would have expected the pasuk to say, Salah, the son of Uri, the son of Hur, the tribe of Yehuda, did everything that Moshe had commanded him. Not that Hashem did everything that Hashem had commanded Moshe. That's not the point. The point is that he did everything that Moshe had commanded him.
Yeah. Okay. So it says, let's see, Asher Tzuva Ein Kativ Khan. So, which was commanded,
1 second, I don't know what do you have written there?
Asher Tzuva, which is in quotes. Oh, it says, some edition says Asher Tziva Oto Moshe.
Ah, that's what
So
I
maybe
have.
that's what you have.
Right.
Okay. Because he translates it Enkativ Khan. So that which Bezalel was commanded is not written here, according to my Rashi.
I have a shared.
El,
Rather, it says what Hashem commanded Moshe.
right. Well, that's the next phrase. Ela kol asher tziva Hashem et Moshe. Right. But rather Hashem commanded Moshe. Afilu devarim shelo amar lo rabo. Let's see, even the things which his master did not tell him, I guess, meaning Moshe, I guess. He's kima dato lema shene'amar lemoshe b'Sinai. He's kima is to agree, isn't it? No.
Yeah, the Moskim is to agree.
Yeah,
Right.
he agreed in his mind, I guess. Dato was said to Moshe Sinai.
Right. Even that, things which his master, right, had not told
Did
him.
not seem to know.
His schema data l'masha nemer l'moshe b'Sinai. Meaning he, how do you say his schema data? How did I translate that? He alone figured out what Moshe had been told by Hashem, by God at Mount Sinai. Means he worked out, told him, what Hashem had told Moshe, even though Moshe Rabbeinu hadn't said that over to him.
So can we say Bezalel had Ruach HaKodesh too then?
That's exactly what Rashi's going to say.
Oh,
He says,
okay.
his name is Betzael Kael, in the shadow of God.
The shadow of Hashem. Okay, well, let's go on then. Ki Moshe tziva Bezalel la'asot techila kelim v'achar kach mishkan. Okay, so Moshe had commanded Bezalel to make the kelim, the vessels first, and afterwards the Mishkan. Amar lo Bezalel. So Bezalel said to him, La'asot techila, buy it. Oh, I'm sorry, minhag ha'olam la'asot techila, buy it. So the accepted way, I guess, of the world is to make the house first. Yachar kach me'sim kelim b'tocho. And afterwards, one puts the vessels in it. Amar lo. So Moshe said back to him, Kach shamati mipi HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So I heard from the mouth of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, let's see, Amar lo Moshe. Bitzel, El Hayit. We lost the rabbi again.
Oy.
And this is just what he was saying. Bitzel Kel Hayita. You're in God's shadow.
Right. I had an interesting vort. The similarity between Bezalel and Oliohav is, they both cover. The Tzalel, because he's in the shadow of Hashem, so his shadow is covering. And Oliohav is like an ohel, like a tent that covers.
Oh, yeah, cover. Okay, well, just to finish this off, Kach zivali hakadosh baruch hu, because Hashem commanded me, v'chein asa, and so did B'Tzalel do. Hamishkan techila, first the Mishkan, v'achar kach asa kelim, and afterwards he made the kelim, the vessels.
Right, that matches what I have.
Which seems, yeah, that seems to make sense too.
Yeah, I agree. All right, well, we're running out of time anyway, so
Oh, yeah, it's 1:31. Okay,
yeah.
very good. Yeshikayach.
All right, have a good Shabbos, Meir.
Okay, well, it's only Sunday,
Oh.
I think, isn't it? Yeah, it's Sunday.
All right, don't have a good
Well,
Shabbos.
you're thinking ahead of time, Lou.
Have a good Kodesh.
Okay, good Chodesh, a good week, and we'll see you, I guess, tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Okay.